Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Monica Makes It Happen show. It's the Money Matters show. Every Monday, right here on all of our platforms, we're going to talk about money, our favorite topic. We've been doing this for, how many years now? About a year, maybe 2 years. Specifically, Money Matters, thanks to JP Morgan Chase, thanks to Ponce Bank, thanks to all of our partners, Goya as well. Thanks to them, we're talking about how to make it, how to save it, and how to invest it, right? Those are the big three we thought. But this show is about an added topic. This is a big one. We're talking about unclaimed funds. So this could be money you didn't even know was yours, and it's there for the taking. I love that kind of stuff, don't you? And when I give you the stats, you're going to be amazed by it. So I always want you to walk away from these shows learning something you didn't know, getting a resource that you might need, whether it's a job, housing help, or money. I want you to get something. I want it to be a real practical show. So every time you see me or see this face, hopefully we're working on doing something solution-based. We're getting something done for you, or you're learning something about resources that could possibly change your life. And I want to hear from you. So every Friday, we're continuing the Follow-Up Friday series on digital, which means we're going to keep up to date with all of our viewers. So we want to know if we got you a job. We want to know if you got money because of our show and now you're starting your own nonprofit, or you're able to go to college and finish college. We want to know about these things. We're gonna stay on it like sliced bread, like we always do, and we do best, I think, at the Monica Makes It Happen show. But let me introduce Kelly without any further ado. Kelly Kuracina joins us now from the New York State Comptroller's office. Kelly, thank you for joining us.
Hi, Monica. Thanks for having us.
I love that you're here. You're going to become a regular on our show. Your office returns, is it true, more than $2 million every single day to New Yorkers? What is going on? What is an unclaimed fund?
That is true. Over $2 million every day. Unclaimed funds can come from anything, really, any type of financial transaction. Most of it comes from banks. That's where most people keep their money, banks or investments. But it could also be uncashed checks. It could be gift cards, as we've talked about. It could be insurance policies or refunds. Really, any type of money could be unclaimed if it's dormant for long enough, usually between 1 to 3 years.
And you know what? I'm learning as I'm going because I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that. I love when you tell me something I don't know. And I'm checking my wallet right now. This morning, I was actually looking through it before the show. And I hope that, if someone gets something from this, that they have money that is unclaimed right now. And that's the good news. Give me some more good news. And it's easy, right? It's easy to do.
Right. Comptroller Tom DiNapoli is making it as easy as possible for people to go to our website, search for your name, and find out if you've got unclaimed funds. If you don't find something for yourself, we always encourage you to look for your friends, your family, or organizations that you work for or volunteer for, because anyone can have unclaimed funds.
And it's really easy. It's OSC, that's the Office of State Comptroller, .ny for New York. And obviously, we had Tretch on the show, and he was asking, what about New Jersey? They have their own state comptrollers, but this is New York, folks. It's osc.ny.gov. So easy. And you go on that main website, that's the mothership, and then you literally just search, right? And I think it's / unclaimed funds, but you'll find it if you get to that website.
Yeah. Go to the comptroller's website and you're going to see unclaimed funds is really front and center, makes it easy for people to find and do the search. You can also go to the website if you have submitted a claim, and you can look to see what the status of your claim is.
Yeah. And then New York City, get this. I love stats. It's $55.6 million just waiting for you. Long Island, if you're listening, $12.8 million if you're listening. And Hudson Valley, that's $9.5 million. So what's the biggest refund that you've been able to get? Like, just surprise. I want to know.
Well, Monica, those numbers that you were talking about there, that's just unclaimed gift cards. So unclaimed gift cards in New York, those are the totals for that. There's actually much more than that. If you go to our website, you'll see that there's a map, and we show how much money is owed for every county, residents of each county and region in New York State. So most unclaimed funds are small amounts. People don't usually forget about large sums of money in their bank account or in their investments, but It does happen where, especially if someone passes away, their family members may not know about bank accounts, investments, or maybe even insurance policies that really should be passed on to their loved ones. So search for yourself, search for names of family members. Know that there's a little bit more involved. The courts actually do try to protect the assets of someone who's passed away, but there's an estate that's over $12 million. So it can happen where these amounts can be larger sums of money. But yeah, search for yourself, search for your loved ones.
I love that. And I know everybody's searching after the show. And that's what I always want. I want someone to learn something and maybe get something from our shows, which is great, practically speaking. And when we come back, we're going to go to commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk about the fast track. You're fast tracking this. And there could be a check waiting, no fees, no catch, because we're always used to catches. That's after the break. All right, we're back with Kelly from the Comptroller's office, New York State Comptroller's office. Kelly, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Pleasure to be here.
It is the Monica Makes It Happen Money Matters show. And every Monday you can look for this and we're going to give you some information about your money. And what amazes me is that it is so fast and it's free, right? And it's easy and there's no catch, right? There's very few things in life like that.
That's right. So Comptroller DiNapoli really does try to make the process as easy as possible for people to search and submit their claims. We're actually being very proactive. This year, we were able to identify unclaimed funds that are owed to people, verify their name and their address, and send checks directly to people. So if you get a check from the Comptroller's office, cash it. You can go to our website and validate that it's real. So check your mail. If you get a check in the mail from the Comptroller's office, you can go to our website and validate it and cash it.
And I love that I'm learning that it's so many different things. It's from mostly banks. It can be forgotten accounts, uncashed cards like we're talking about now, and then also insurance companies, refunds, you name it. That's what unclaimed funds, because people might not know what an unclaimed fund is, right?
Right. So as you mentioned, bank accounts, it's the most common, but we're seeing lots of uncashed checks. You mentioned insurance. Insurance could be a policy that you started and maybe forgot about, or it could be a refund. It could be from a health insurance, not always life insurance. It could be car insurance. So all the different types of finances that you handle in your day-to-day life, those things could all become unclaimed funds.
Now let's talk about the gift cards again one more time. So
Yeah.
let's say, how long do gift cards last again? What's the
Right.
time? Give me a little bit of that because I know I don't know, so maybe our viewers don't know.
Well, yes, this is good information to have. A gift card that's sold in New York can't have an expiration date less than 9 years. And that expiration date really protects the card from having the retailer can't charge fees during that period of time. You may pay an activation fee when you purchase it for someone, but after that, during that 9-year period, it's protected from fees. But in addition to that, if the card goes unused for more than 5 years, that's what they call inactivity, then the retailer needs to try to reach out to the owner and let them know that this balance could be considered abandoned and unclaimed. And after 5 years, it gets reported to us. That's why it's really important that if you get a gift card, that you register it, that you go to the website, call the 800 number, and give that retailer your name so that you establish that you're the owner of those unclaimed funds. And that way, if you ever lose the card or if it does become unclaimed funds, you can get it back.
And registration matters. And I love that the Comptroller's office, you're on top of it and you're being very proactive. I mean, you're making it this fast track, right? You're fast tracking it now.
Right. So Comptroller Tom DiNapoli last year really looked into working with the legislature to update the law where we can be more proactive. And instead of requiring a claim form be signed or digitally signed, that we can do that validation. And if we can prove that the person is still alive and that they live at the address, that we can verify that that's still their current address. In many cases, we can just send them a check.
Yeah, and
No claim.
bottom line for me, we have another block to give us all the skinny, but the bottom line with these gift cards, what's the bottom line message for gift cards? Just the gift cards.
This is a good time of year to remind people after the holidays, if you got a card, spend it. That's what the person really who gave you that card wanted you to do. Go ahead and spend and enjoy it. If you think you're going to hold on to it for some period of time, you do want to go to the website. Every card's going to have a website or a telephone number printed on the card. Go there, register the card, establish your ownership, make sure that the retailer knows who you are so that if it ever is lost or becomes unclaimed funds, that we can get it back to you.
You know, and I love it because knowledge is power. And I feel that you at the Comptroller's office, you love to give us these tidbits all the time throughout the year, but especially in January. I know we've done this story for so many years. I think we did one with a mom and a daughter, and she checked even her children, and your children could have unclaimed funds. I didn't know that. So I learned so much from you, Kelly, every time we're in contact with your office. That's what I love. So when we come back, we're going to have even more information for you. And of course, that website. One more time, Kelly, give it to us one more time.
It's OSC, as in Office of the State Comptroller, .ny for New York, .gov for government.
Yeah, and it's unclaimed funds. Okay, when we come back, even more. I like my speed round. My speed round, we always learn so much, especially stuff we don't know. That's when we come back. All right, Kelly joins us. Ask Kelly is a new segment we could start, right? Ask Kelly from the Comptroller's office. So, Kelly, thanks for joining us again. To wrap this up, I always like to do a little bit of a speed round. And the first question I always look for is tell me something I don't know. Could you tell our viewers something they may not know?
You might be getting a check directly from the comptroller's office, even though you didn't file a claim. So that's something that's new. This year, we're really sending out information about unclaimed funds, raising awareness about it, but we're being more proactive than ever and sending direct checks directly out to people once we can validate them.
I love that. So then it's sometimes like, oh, is this for real? But if it's from the state
Right.
comptroller's office, then it is, which is great to hear. Tell me about like, let's say, one thing. If they're going to get one thing from the show, what do you hope someone watching will? What's the main message that you want them to get from the comptroller's office? The money, the top money office from the state.
Right. So protect your money. Keep in contact with the banks and insurance companies that you do business with. Make sure if you move, you tell them you're in contact with them. If you have a forwarding address, for example, make sure that that stays active for more than 1 year. Because when we talk about unclaimed funds, it's usually that the balances have been dormant for a series of years, 2, 3, maybe even 5 years, like we talked about with gift cards. So if you have a forwarding address on file with the post office, make sure that you keep that active so that the businesses can get in touch with you. That's really the best thing, is to keep your money with the business that you decided to invest with or do business with. But ultimately, if that doesn't happen and a check gets lost in the mail, we want to be here for you. And so we make it as easy as possible for you to search for your name, search for your loved ones, friends, family, and businesses, and get that money back.
You know, I'm going on the website right now,
I
and
hope
it's
so.
I am definitely doing it. osc.ny.gov. You convinced me. And, it's hard to make me do anything, it's really hard. I always say old dog, new tricks, but you taught me today. And thank you so much, Kelly, for joining us. I really appreciate it. I hope it's the start of a relationship, a partnership to come. And I learned so much. I love when I learn about money because that's what 2026 is for me. I want to learn along with my viewers how to make money, how to invest it, how to save it, and now how to get my unclaimed funds. Thank you, Kelly. And thank you, all of you watching. I have some exciting news. Our TV show, that is, if you could watch, that would be great. We have a new TV show. We've done it once a month for several years now. Now we're up to once a week. We have a once a week show every Monday. Just mark your calendars to watch at 11 a.m. and or 4:30 p.m. So we have a new time slot on television. I'm super excited about that. And we, of course, always have celebrities, checks, and community champions. It's always the same recipe. And I want you to always watch our show and know that you're going to get something from it, whether it's feeling like you know more, you're empowered about your finances, or you actually get something. And we are partnering with Goya this year in a big way yet again, but this time we're more of a focus on giving to you. So we're going to devote a whole show right here on Wednesdays. Hopefully you can check our website at pix11.com and our platforms too. It's going to be a giving show. So every week we're going to give something to you. And we're going to probably start in a big way. So keep watching. You know where to find us on Pix11 platforms on YouTube, pix11.com/Monica, and then, of course, now on TV. I always joke that we do TV too, but it's on Pix11 now every Monday. Mark your calendar, Monica Mondays, and it's going to be 11 a.m. if you want to watch it. Or you can just check out all of my platforms at Monica Morales TV. If that's not a lot of things to say, I don't know what is, but I really appreciate your support. And it's always been about you. It's always been about kindness and about giving. And for some reason, you have allowed me into your homes. Now for 15 years with Pix11, every day I was in your living rooms, in your community centers, in your playgrounds. Well, now I'm on your phone, I'm on TV, and hopefully we're still going. And this affordable housing show, stay tuned for that as well. We're going to be out and about fighting for you, continuing to bring your heat and affordable housing to you. So, with all that being said, let's keep making it happen together. See you next time.